Hi there, I'm about to embark on the Billie Eilish journey here. Come along. Apple TV released their new documentary today called Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry. I am about to do a reaction and review of the documentary, so thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Andrea, I'm a small YouTuber, and it would mean so much to me if you subscribe to this channel. I talk a lot about pop music, so if you enjoy, hit the subscribe button. That's me giving you a hug. I love Billie Eilish. I think she is so talented, and I'm really looking forward to this documentary to learning more about her life. I mean, her music resonates so heavily with so many people, myself included, so I'm really excited to see kind of the behind the scenes of her life. Also the life of her brother. They do so much together, and together they just win all these Grammys. So what's the sitch with that? Give me more detail. This documentary is 2 hours and 2 minutes long, so it's a decent length. So we're gonna get those details. Throughout my videos in the month of February, I've been highlighting some of my favorite Black-owned businesses, and today is no different. Today, I would like to talk about an Etsy shop called Godly Gorgeous. They have items like t-shirts, stationery, home prints, and so much more. I saw this weekly planner and I loved it so much. I'm a big to-do list girl, so this is perfect for me. I am always in need of weekly calendars and such. This is $12 from their Etsy shop, and I have linked it down below. Also, be sure to give them a follow at Godly Gorgeous on Instagram. So let's see how blurry Billie Eilish's world is. Another thing, this is on Apple TV, and I think that was a choice. So I don't know how much this is gonna cost. I don't know what it's looking like. Let's see. Start a free trial. There's a 7-day free trial, and then it's $4.99 a month. I guess I'll do that. I'm not your friend. Oh, is it going? I think it's going. Okay, so I'll watch, react, I'll show some of my reaction, and then I'll tell you my review. Wait, 2 hours and 21 minutes? I was wrong. There is a content warning before the documentary about flashing lights. So if you have photosensitivity, beware before you watch this. She's so young. 13 is when she put out Ocean Eyes. This is wild already. She is a very energetic performer. Like, look at her jumping.
Y'all are the reason I'm okay, okay?
Have you ever been at a concert and someone faints? Because I have twice, and it's not fun when you're in a pit like that. It's very scary.
They're not my fans, they're like part of me. Because the whole song's about,
she
like,
draws songs.
Under your bed. In the future, I'm gonna do Invisalign, and this is the album.
Boston! Hi! She's so funny, and I don't even think she knows she's funny. I'm really shocked how much she hates songwriting. Like, that is bizarre to me, because her and her brother write her music, but she hates it. Wild.
But here's what I would say.
I'm not gonna make another album.
She draws a lot.
Not gonna let her be authentic to who she is now in case she grows up to do drugs.
That is not really in her mouth. That tarantula is not in her mouth. That's photoshopped, right?
I'm chilling, so have fun.
I'm chilling. All her jumping, her legs hurt. Oh my god, that's awful.
Yeah, Coachella. It's not as interesting as
Coachella.
the song.
Imagine Katy Perry being like, I want to meet you. I'd be so scared. Ugh, this is making me miss live shows. I hate that one of her biggest performances was so disappointing to her. I just want her to be happy. The boy's gotta go. He's gotta go. If you watch this channel a lot, you know that I'm not a Justin Bieber fan, but I do feel what she's going through. Like, we connect with music so heavily, and to meet someone who you've idolized for so, I mean, this is what I'd be like if I met Taylor Swift, you know? How magical must that be? That's really exciting for her. He looked at me with his eyes.
It's like, no, kids are depressed. It's a scary time.
Someone had to say it. No, she's crying.
Nominations are here.
The Grammys.
Nominations: Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Pop Solo Performance, Best Pop Vocal Album. Producer of the Year would be our brother. Oh, he got it?
That was so cool. I'm emotional.
I love you. Thank you.
Whoa. Those last 10 minutes were really emotional. I started tearing up a bit. So I think before I really knew literally anything about Billie Eilish, she really was kind of weird, but I knew that she marched to the beat of her own drum, and I really respected that. I think a lot of that has to do with her upbringing. It was very clear throughout the documentary how tightly knit her family is. In the beginning, she says, our family was one big song. And I think that's true. Like, her and her brother were musically inclined as children because her parents were. The fact that she's 17 making music with her brother in a bedroom, producing it, singing it, doing the vocals with him, you know, it makes a lot of sense. With that being said, something that surprised me in the beginning when they're in the kitchen and they're having that talk about a song she wrote, I was kind of surprised how big of a voice the entire family had in the music she was writing, which I don't think a lot of artists have, you know. I think people just put out music and it is what it is, but in this particular situation, it's kind of like the whole family's in on it, right? Like, the parents are supporting the kids are working together to produce this music. It's an interesting dynamic, especially since the parents aren't famous musicians themselves. They just had an interest in music. I could see something where, like, I don't know, the Cyrus family was like very involved with each other's music, but here they're all standing in the kitchen, you know, debating how much she likes songwriting and what songwriting's good and what song topics are good and cool. Throughout the documentary, I was laughing a lot. I think Billie Eilish is so funny. I think I said this, but she doesn't realize how funny she is. I was also smiling a lot just because I was so happy for her, right? We kind of like watch her career blow up right up until the 2020 Grammys, where like she was pretty much everywhere at that point, still is. But just seeing such a young woman climb through the industry like that is just wonderful, excellent to watch, makes me happy. And watching the documentary, I just felt happy for her, you know? I think something I noticed throughout the documentary as well is that she's not always super confident in herself. Like, when her and her brother were singing, she's like, oh, that sounds terrible. But here's the thing, she is a super confident person because you have to be to achieve this level of success, you know? She kind of just does what she wants to do, knows it's, you know, not what everyone else is doing on the radio, but does it anyways. And that is confidence, just believing in her craft. Really stood out to me. I'm really curious, and if you know anything about this, comment below, but why Apple Music? A lot of it seemed vlog style, like the family would vlog it, or Phineas, you know, would just put up a camera and record something. But I wonder why Apple TV compared to Netflix or something like that, you know? But overall, I would definitely recommend this documentary to literally anyone because she is just such a big name. And I think understanding her story and where she comes from makes me appreciate the music a lot more. I definitely want to go listen to every single one of her songs, like maybe 10 times each right now, just because I know the backstory now, and I didn't before. I'm not the biggest Billie Eilish fan there is, but I have so much respect for her, and now I have even more respect after watching this. So I'm just very excited to watch her career and Phineas's career. They are so talented. Their talent is just so there. They just have the it factor. So I definitely recommend Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry on Apple Music. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll be reading the comments, so be sure to say hi. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.